The semi-arid or dryland tropics cover 55 countries with more than 800 million people, the world's poorest. The future of the drylands is usually viewed with pessimism and hopelessness. But ICRISAT and partners have shown that scientific innovations linked to markets can help bring about hope and prosperity for the poor in these countries.
The International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics, or ICRISAT, is the world's only organization entirely devoted to agricultural research for smallholder farmers in the dryland tropics of Asia and sub-Saharan Africa. ICRISAT belongs to the consortium of centers supported by the CGIAR. ICRISAT focuses its research on 5 nutritious, climate change-ready crops. These are sorghum, pearl millet, groundnut, chickpea and pigeon pea. ICRISAT's partners include our fellow CGIAR centers, advanced research institutes, regional and sub-regional organizations, national agriculture research and extension systems, the private sector and civil society organizations. ICRISAT and partners envision a prosperous, food-secure and resilient dryland tropics. Towards this, ICRISAT's mission is to reduce poverty, hunger, malnutrition and environmental degradation in the dryland tropics. ICRISAT's approach is through partnership-based global agricultural research for development that embodies science with a human face. The dryland tropics are especially vulnerable to the vagaries of climate, with variable and low rainfall, degraded soils and poor social infrastructure. For a long time, dryland farm families have been marginalized and have not benefited fully from economic growth and development. To overcome these, ICRISAT and partners pursue an inclusive market-oriented development approach, or IMOD. IMOD enables the poor, especially smallholder farmers, to participate rather than be sidelined in the development process. IMOD is a strategy to help end, not only alleviate poverty. IMOD enables farmers to produce surpluses that are stored and sold in markets. It allows farmers to meet their own food and nutritional needs and participate in markets. Income from farm surpluses ignites a series of investments that bring about economic growth in the drylands. Hence, a key to ending poverty is empowering the poor to participate in markets. Along with IMOD, ICRISAT and partners employ a systems perspective in identifying interventions to holistically address challenges in dryland agriculture. To implement its strategy, ICRISAT has 4 Research for Development programs. Resilient Dryland Systems. This program reduces vulnerability to drought and climate change while increasing crop diversity and value. The dryland poor are most vulnerable to climatic variability and land degradation. Therefore, they must be resilient and productive while reducing their vulnerability to risks and diversify their crops. Markets, institutions and policies. This program harnesses development pathways for broad-based prosperity. Increasing farm production alone will not end poverty. Farmers must have access to markets to sell their produce for them to become prosperous. Grain legumes. This program raises and secures productivity for health, income and sustainability. Grain legumes such as chickpea, pigeon pea and groundnut complement cereals in dryland farming systems and in human and livestock diets. These crops also improve soil fertility by fixing atmospheric nitrogen, a major constraint of poor farmers. Dryland cereals. This program increases farm productivity to help end hunger. Being the staple food, cereals are very important to the poor as their very lives depend on these crops. Hence, dryland farm households need to grow enough grain and avoid food shortages when drought hits. A diverse governing board provides overall governance and oversight to ICRISAT management. The Director General is ICRISAT's top executive, representing the Institute globally and reporting to the Governing Board. The Deputy Director General for Research and other members of the management group support the Director General. This group includes the Directors for Eastern and Southern Africa, West and Central Africa, Communication, Finance, Human Resources and Operations. The management group helps in setting policies of the Institute and ensures effective management of research and support services. The Research Committee, led by the Deputy Director General for Research, coordinates and integrates research programs. It is composed of the Directors of Research Programs Sub-Saharan Africa, the Global Leader for Knowledge Sharing and Innovation, and Head of Impact Assessment. Our 4 research program directors spearhead ICRISAT's research, working globally with scientists, partners and support units. ICRISAT's headquarters is located in Patancheru near Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh in south-central India. ICRISAT has 6 locations in sub-Saharan Africa. It has 2 regional hubs and 4 country offices, also serving as research stations. ICRISAT Nairobi in Kenya is our regional hub for Eastern and Southern Africa. It is complemented by country offices in Zimbabwe and Malawi. ICRISAT Bamako in Mali is our regional hub for West and Central Africa. It is complemented by country offices in Niger and Nigeria. ICRISAT pursues new management systems, non-traditional funding approaches, strategic public-private partnerships, innovative knowledge sharing and communication. Together with our partners, we have set up an Agribusiness and Innovation Platform or AIP at ICRISAT. The AIP encourages entrepreneurship by converging innovations, products and partnerships for the poor. A platform for translational research on transgenic crops, PTTC, is also hosted by ICRISAT. In collaboration with the Government of India, this facility translates biotechnology concepts to usable products for the benefit of farmers. We have also developed novel methods of sharing and communicating our scientific innovations. Over the years, ICRISAT has become a global center of scientific excellence, dedicated to serve smallholder farmers of the dryland tropics. By mobilizing science, ICRISAT and its partners aspire to help halve rural poverty, hunger and childhood malnutrition and increase resilience of dryland farming in the near future.
Kwa kweli mbaazi kwa mfano mimi binafsi imeniondoa kutoka sehemu moja kwenda sehemu nyingine, kwa maana ya kwamba imenisaidia kusomesha watoto wangu, imenisaidia kubadilisha hali ya nyumba yangu, nimeweza kununua television, nimeweza napata taarifa mbalimbali kutoka nje, nimeweza kuboresha hata simu yangu. Sasa hivi natumia simu yenye internet. Kwa hiyo naweza nikapata taarifa mbalimbali za biashara, hasa hii ya mbaazi. Alafu vile vile imenifanya vile vile niweze kufahamiana na watu wengi, kwa sababu kwa mfano tumekutana na watafiti wa ICRISAT, wameweza kutupa manufaa ya mbegu ambayo wanaitoa sasa.
Na peru Venkatesh Naik, Elagalavanka Tanda, Kalyanadurg Taluk, Velaguppa Mandal. So ICGV 9114 అనే కొత్త వెరైటీ మాకు ICRISAT నుంచి అధిక దిగుబడి రావడంతో రైతు ఆర్థిక పరిస్థితి మెరుగుపడుతుంది. బ్రాంచెస్ ఎక్కువగా రావడం ఈ ICGS యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం ఏమంటే ఇది 110 రోజులకే మన క్రాప్ ముందే అడ్వాన్స్గా రావడం జరుగుతూ ఉందన్నమాట. ఈ ICGV మేత వచ్చేసి నీట్గా తినేస్తాయి. ఇవి దాదాపుగా 60 నుంచి 70 కాయలు రావడము. ఈ కాయలతో మనకు సెట్టుకు ఒక కాయ 70 కాయలు ఉన్నా 20 తీసేసినా 50 వచ్చినా పల్లాకి 50 బస్తాలు దిగుబడి రావడంతో మేము ఈ ICGV పైన ఎక్కువగా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపడం కూడా మేము జరుగుతూ ఉంది సార్. సో ఈ ICGV వేయడంతో మాకు మా యొక్క రూపురేఖలే మారిపోతున్నావు. ఇవాళ నేను దీన్ని వేసి దాదాపుగా ఇప్పుడు 600 బస్తాలు సాధించి ఆర్థికంగా మేము బయటకు పోవడం కూడా జరుగుతుంది సార్.
ICRISAT and its partners have shown that science-led development can indeed serve the world's poorest. Through inclusive market-oriented development, we are committed to help the poor get out of poverty for good. As we pursue this with our partners, we will bring in a new era of income, food and nutrition security in the dry tropics.